Solitude, a word that conjures images of loneliness, emptiness, or even escape from the world. But what if I told you that history's greatest geniuses, philosophers, and leaders chose a solitude willingly? What if the moments we fear are precisely what we need to shatter our limits, discover our true selves, and build an extraordinary life? Today we'll dive into a philosophy thousands of years old, one that taught humanity how to transform isolation into a wellspring of strength and silence into a canvas for creativity. Let's begin with Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who penned these timeless words in his meditations amidst the chaos of war. Retreat into yourself, for there lies an inexhaustible fountain of power and serenity. How did this leader find peace in the eye of the storm? The answer is simple. Solitude. Not merely physical seclusion, but solitude of the mind and soul. The Stoics, like Marcus and his disciple Seneca, saw solitude as a personal laboratory, where wisdom is forged, willpower is sharpened, and core values are unearthed. Seneca, advisor to Emperor Nero in ancient Rome, refused to let the demands of power steal his daily solitude. In his letters to his student Lucilius, he wrote, "Solitude is the axis around which the wise man's decisions revolve." In the quiet of isolation, we hear our inner voice clearly, free from the noise of external opinions and societal expectations. But how do we shift from fearing loneliness to harnessing it? Let's learn 3 practical steps from the Stoics. First, self-reflection. Ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What principles do I want to build my life upon? As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, solitude grants you the power to make decisions untouched by others' pressures. Second, confronting disturbing thoughts. In solitude, we face our fears without escape. Seneca warns, if you cannot live at peace with yourself, how will you ever live in harmony with others? Third, rebuilding priorities. Solitude is an opportunity to delete what no longer serves you and add what elevates you. The Stoics mastered separating what they could control, their thoughts, values, from what they couldn't, others' opinions, external chaos. But wisdom wasn't exclusive to the Stoics. Consider German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche's piercing insight. Whoever cannot endure solitude does not deserve freedom. In his philosophy, true strength lies in confronting oneself, not hiding weakness in the crowd's clamor. Meanwhile, French polymath Blaise Pascal distilled humanity's turmoil into a single line. All of humanity's problems stem from our inability to sit quietly in a room alone. To Pascal, fleeing solitude is fleeing the mirror of our deepest questions. Even scientists bowed to this truth. Albert Einstein, who reshaped our understanding of the universe, once confessed, "I lived in painful solitude during my youth, but it grew sweet as I matured." In his isolation, the theory of relativity was born from quiet contemplation. And he wasn't alone. American writer Henry David Thoreau retreated to a humble cabin near Walden Pond for 2 years, not to escape society, but to seek truth. In his legendary book, Walden, he wrote, "I went to the woods to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life." His solitude became a symbol of returning to essence, stripping away life's illusions. So how can you apply this wisdom daily? Start by dedicating time each day to purposeful solitude, even 10 minutes of meditation or journaling. These moments recharge your energy and clarify your mind. Then transform lonely hours into questions. What is this moment teaching me? How can I refine my response? Finally, use solitude to make pivotal decisions. As Seneca advised, decisions made in solitude are closest to wisdom. Remember, solitude isn't the absence of people. It's the presence of self. In the end, solitude isn't a dead end. It's the journey's beginning. A journey where you discover that you don't need the world to feel whole. You are the world when you learn to listen. As Marcus Aurelius declared, strip away illusions and see things as they are. Solitude is the path. So if you find yourself alone one day, don't see it as a barrier. Say instead, this is my golden chance to rebuild myself anew. Solitude is not your enemy, but your toughest and truest teacher.